The best tech gifts for $100 or less from Apple, Google, Nintendo, and others. Even the big guys have affordable gadgets that make great gifts. Finding a gift for the tech nerd on your list can be tough. They likely have all the tech they need and then some, but you can add to their kit with the right accessories. Apple, Samsung, Sony, and other big tech companies all have affordable gear that comes in at $100 or less. You just have to know where to look. Keep listening for some of our favorites with the list narrowed down to Apple, Google, and Nintendo. Let's get started. We begin with the Apple MagSafe charger. Everyone can use more ways to charge up their smartphone, and Apple's latest MagSafe charger pad is a good option for iPhone users, particularly anyone who recently upgraded to the latest handset. The new model supports up to 25-watt fast charging for iPhone 16 devices when paired with a 30-watt or 35-watt adapter, and it's compatible with other Qi and Qi 2 accessories. Yes, that means it can also be used with the latest AirPods that support MagSafe, so they'll get a secure grip when powering up most of their Apple gear with this pad. It comes in both 1 meter and 2 meter cable length options, and whichever you choose, you'll come in at under the $50 mark. Price $30 at Amazon. Up next, the ever-convenient Apple AirTag. iPhone users need look no further than Apple AirTags for keeping track of their belongings. Setup is a breeze thanks to their deep integration with iOS, and once labeled in the Find My app, they can check in on the location of their keys, wallet, backpack, luggage, or anything else they decide to adhere the tracker to. And if their lost item is within close range, the AirTag can ring to make it easier to find, or they can use the ultra-wideband connection on their iPhone to get directions right to it. Just remember that AirTags, annoyingly, do not have built-in keyring holes, so you may want to include an AirTag holder or case with your gift if you think your recipient could benefit from one. Price $18 at Amazon. Now to an affordable gift for the gamers in your life, the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller. Many Nintendo Switch 2 owners find the Joy-Con 2, or the console itself, difficult to hold for extended periods. They're not exactly the most ergonomic controllers in the world. The Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller might be a better bet. It's sturdy and comfortable to hold, and it has a premium feel thanks to the smooth and responsive controls. The inclusion of a 3.5mm wired headphone jack is very welcome. The controller has a pair of remappable rear buttons as well, which can come in very handy for games with complex controls. Price $89 at Amazon. Next is the LEGO Super Mario Game Boy Retro Building Set. Okay, while not a functioning piece of technology, this new LEGO set makes a delightful gift for any tech lover in your life. They'll get a nostalgia trip when building this 421-piece model of that Game Boy they had when they were kids, which is complete with pressable A and B buttons and control pad and select and start buttons. Included in the set are brick replicas of Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, and Super Mario Land game packs, plus a Nintendo start screen that makes the completed piece at least look playable. Price $60 at Amazon. Our list of the best big tech gifts under $100 continues with Google and the Google TV Streamer 4K. The new Google TV Streamer takes everything great about the original Chromecast and ups the ante. The wedge-shaped set-top box supports 4K video with HDR, HDR10, HDR10+, and Dolby Vision, plus Dolby Digital and Atmos audio. And it goes without saying that all of the major streaming services are supported here too, so your giftee can use it to binge-watch Netflix, Max, Disney+, or the newest YouTube channel they've subscribed to. The Android TV interface is one of the easiest to use, and in our testing, we found it to be the most equal opportunity TV OS when it comes to recommendations for new content to watch, whereas others, like Fire TV devices from Amazon, tend to favor the parent company's content. All of this is packaged with a handy remote that makes navigating the UI super simple, and if your recipient ever loses their remote, they can push a button on the back of the streamer to make it ring so they can hopefully find it. Price $75 at Amazon. And rounding out our list, the Google Nest Indoor Security Cam Wired. A Nest camera makes a good gift for Google Assistant fans, but also anyone else who has yet to dive into the world of home security. The indoor cam is particularly useful because it will let them keep an eye on the inside of their home when they're at work, on vacation, or otherwise occupied. This camera is smart enough to recognize people, pets, and vehicles, so they can use it to monitor their furry friends or point it out a window to see who's pulling up their driveway when they're not at home. It can send motion alerts to their phone, and it supports 2K video recording and two-way audio. Price? Also $75 at Amazon. You can find the full list, including gifts from Samsung and Sony, at Engadget.com. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributor Valentina Palladino and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and as always, we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.